It is a pound 78-pound weight division. And fighting out of the red corner representing Bessemer Park, Julian Banks. And fighting out of the blue corner representing John Avila.
That's the fight that's important. Well, Johnny, we got ourselves to start the show out tonight. A couple of 78-pounders.
Well, you know, let me tell you something. There was a guy used to fight on here who came at 78 pounds and 8 years old. He later became the world lightweight champion, and he fought Manny Pacquiao for the unified decision. His name was David Diaz, and he's a young guy who's a Hamlin High School Hamlin Park District boxing champion.
Yeah, he came through the Chicago system, many times Golden Glove champion, like you said, world champion. Today he owns a real estate company. He's really
he's a champion in and out of the ring.
Made quite a bit out of himself.
Yeah.
And he started right here at about this age with these young kids.
That's right. Who we got fighting here?
Well, in the blue corner, you got John Avila from Hamlin Park. His opponent in the red corner, Julian Banks from Bessemer Park. These are 78-pounders, John. They're getting their instructions now from the ref, and we're ready to go. These will be 1-minute rounds. A lot of the smaller kids will be the 1-minute round fights. They're, I believe, ready to go here.
It's 11.
So we've got 11 bouts tonight?
We got 12.
12.
Oh, they're out of order. Yeah, that wasn't my pile. That was... the judges now have their scorecards. Gary Cruz, Erwin Schiffman. I can't make out the third judge from here, John. And we're ready to go.
The referee's getting the okay from everybody.
I see the guy with the bell, and he banged it. Here we go.
Who's in the red glove?
In the red is Banks from Bessemer. The Hamlin fighter in the blue is John Avila. Avila's circling around. Banks trying to walk him down. He's got him trapped on the ropes. They're trading pretty good.
Well, they don't look timid.
No, they don't. Nice jab there by Avila. Got Banks to walk right into that one. And we lost the mouthpiece here. So they'll stop the clock. And that was Julian Banks' mouthpiece. And they're going to rinse that off and get that back to him. This has been a nice little pace here. These two guys are coming at each other. They both want to win. It's great at this age, you know. I mean, you got these two kids.
Well, you know, and they don't look shy like little kids might.
They're thinking offense, you know, and they get taught a lot of defense, but somehow that gets sacrificed just to land the big one. And
I mean, here you are in front of a big crowd, and you're not wanting to get beat up, but you're not hesitating to beat up.
It's the end of round one. Kind of rough one to score here. Both these kids had their moments.
The announcer. You or the other guy?
As in between rounds, John, I imagine these two kids are both hearing the same thing. And the cornermen, and they realize what they're dealing with here. These kids want to land some shots, but these kids got to keep their hands up and move their heads a little bit. And they got to give a little bit of attention to some defense. Now, in the red corner, Banks started out, it's a tough round to score, but he did have a moment where he pinned Avila on the ropes and he opened up on him a little bit. He might have been able to steal that round with that flurry right there.
Let's see if they've learned anything.
Just let me know who won.
Now it's Avila coming on.
Well, he's chasing his opponent. But
Good job by the ref not to step in there. I mean, there was a little bit of a balance shot there, but that wasn't, you wouldn't want to give a kid a standing 8 for that. Here comes Avila coming back. Now Avila's got Banks trapped in the corner. Banks fought his way out of there.
Not bad thinking and maneuvering, especially for a 7-year-old.
Yeah, these kids are really evenly matched here.
This has to say a lot about the coaches in the Chicago Park District.
Yeah, I mean these kids are boxing. This isn't a brawl. This is Now they're going to tell Banks to keep that mouthpiece in his mouth
he
when
might
they get there.
lose it again.
Yeah. That's another tough one to score here. Unfortunately, one of these kids is going to have to go home without the W. And
well, let's hope it makes him enthusiastic enough that he'll want to fight his opponent and be a winner the next time around. Because they'll probably fight again.
These kids this side, they'll see each other in tournaments. They'll see each other at other shows. This is a decent fight. They're both evenly matched. Both these kids have about the same skill set. And it's important that, these kids here are probably, I'm going to guess, around 9, 10 years old. You got the sheet there with, it says, I don't know if we've got the ages on these kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're about 9, 10 years old. And they're going to see each other quite a bit at other shows and in the tournaments. Banks is trying to feint in and out, but looks like Avila's on one speed, and he's moving forward and he's walking him down. And it's a nice exchange there for Avila.
The opponent is starting to attack a little bit, but even though he retreats, he keeps those hands going.
I mean, this is an even fight, but you do have Avila moving forward for the majority of the fight, and Banks is getting pushed back a little bit.
Yes.
And when the judges see that, and it's a coin flip of round, they give it to the aggressor.
Yes, you're
and,
right.
So I'm going to go on a limb here and say that the judges probably have this thing 2 rounds to 1 in favor of Avila, but a fight like this could go either way. We'll see what they have to say. Nice little piece of work for both these kids.
Yes, I think so,
They
too.
both represented their parks very well. Avila from Hamlin, the hosting park, and Julian Banks from Bessemer.
Well, Hamlin Park always represents itself well.
Bill Hedlund here for decades.
Yeah, he's been here 43 years.
Wow.
And hold on.
And he never ages. How we had it.
All right, John Avila from Hamlin Park, so the hometown crowd here gets a little bit of entertainment.